Forgiveness is setting a prisoner free, and then you discover that that prisoner was you. Yes, that is what forgiveness does to you. But when you refuse to forgive, you hold yourself captive, you hold yourself a prisoner, and then you alone will suffer. The person who has offended you goes on with their life unbothered, unaware of the misery that you've kept yourself in simply because you refuse to forgive. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Fajemi. I'm a Nigerian who is living currently in Germany with my family. And in today's video, I want to talk about forgiveness. We often find ourselves in situations where people hurt us or they betray us, and these actions often leave us with regret, with pain, and for some people it gets difficult to kind of let go of this pain. They keep the grudge in their heart and they nurse this wound, they nurse this pain for as long as they can, keeping themselves prisoners. And I just want to tell you that it is very important to let go. It is very important for you to forgive. And I want to give you three things that forgiveness can do to you. Forgiveness can change your whole life around. It can take you from a place of darkness to a place of light. What forgiveness can do for you is that it sets you free. When you hold a grudge, you are just a prisoner of your own unforgiveness. It frees you from the prison of pain, from the prison of grudges. You feel lighter when you let whoever that has offended you, when you let them go. Forgiveness takes you from the prison of hate and lies. Because when you hold somebody in your heart, there are lies that you begin to tell yourself. Yes, you will begin to make certain situations even worse than they seem or even worse than they are. You begin to nurse hatred, and this can even lead you to commit even more or even worse sins that you're already committing. So the best thing for you to do when anybody has offended you is to let go. Free yourself from that prison. Free your heart from hate. Free your heart from lies and pain. Forgiveness can also what? Give you healing. Forgiveness gives room for healing. Because one thing that I know for sure is that you need to give room for healing. And the only person that can heal your heart of any pain, of any hurt is who? Is God. I have experienced it. And when you are refusing to let go of the offender, you are telling God that you don't want to heal. Yes. You tell God you don't want to heal. I want to hold on to this growth. Just let me wallow in my pain. But when you surrender your pain to God, God heals you. And God has told you that you cannot be forgiven if if you do not forgive yourself. So why not let go? And God will not step in if you have not allowed him. You have to allow God to step into your life, to give you forgiveness, because only God can truly heal, can make your heart joyful, can make your heart at peace. The peace that God will give you from forgiving, from letting him in your heart, that situation that seems so difficult to let go. The peace that God will give you, you can never experience it from anybody. So that is the second thing that forgiveness does to you. It gives you healing. The third thing that forgiveness can do for you is that it makes you fruitful. Just imagine this scenario in your head that, okay, you are in a prison and you have certain goals that you've set for yourself. How can you achieve those goals from that prison? You can't. So that is how forgiveness is. You've put yourself in a prison and you want to do certain things. You want to fulfill purpose and you are refusing to let go. There is no fruitfulness without forgiveness. Forgiveness will take you from the place of your sinful desires to the place of what? Manifesting the fruit of the Spirit. The fruit of the spirit is patience, kindness, love. It's in the Bible, and we have to truly exhibit these things. It's not enough that we read it, that we say it, but we have to act it. I want to share a little bit of my story so that you will get me and know that I'm not just saying it. So one time I was in a relationship for about 4 years, and it got rocky, and the breakup was not pleasant. The way that we ended the relationship was not it. So I felt like I was cheated. I felt like I had given my all, and it ended the way it did. You can have a breakup that is so peaceful that you have understanding, okay, this is not working out, let's go our separate ways. But then there are circumstances that you will know that you have just been taken for granted, or the circumstance, it doesn't just end well. And so I was in that situation at that time, and it was traumatic because I began to nurse this hate in me. I refused to let go. I would pray to God and say, God, please curse this man, do this to him, let this happen to him. God doesn't operate like that. He will not answer that prayer, because God has said what? Revenge is mine and mine alone. Most times when people offend us, we begin to pray for bad things to happen to them, and we think that God will make it happen. This person that you're refusing to forgive, he can go ahead and have a happy life. That is why when you let go, you are telling God that I am surrendering to you. Take charge. You are the creator of everyone. This your creation has hurt me. Let God take revenge for you. Because when God does it his way, then those people really pay for it. But when you take revenge upon yourself, you want to act out that revenge on your own, you are just hurting yourself. So I kept on to this grudge. I kept on to this hurt that I was refusing to let go. And that unforgiveness kept me at a standstill because I couldn't see clearly to be able to move on to the next relationship. And this happens a lot. A lot of girls are heartbroken, or you are a guy, you got heartbroken, and you're still holding on to the pain. You cannot see clearly. You cannot be fruitful, and you will continue to be in a prison. So if you're watching this video today, I am urging you, I am encouraging you to forgive. Let go and let God. The moment that I decided to forgive, I felt peace. I found clarity on how to move on with my life. But when I refused to forgive, I would have bad dreams. I would, it was so terrible that I couldn't move on at all. In that moment, I would be on my bed at night, and all I can do is cry. Because what? I was holding on to pain. But the minute that I let go, I met my husband. He was already my friend. But in that moment, when I decided to forgive this other person that was in my past, things became clear. God told me, this man is not your husband. And he said, the person that you're supposed to be giving your joy to, your energy to, is right in front of you. I got clarity. I moved on. I got into a relationship that in a matter of 2 years, I got married. And when I met my husband, he was clear. He told me this relationship is not just for fun, it's not just for games. I want to marry you. And I was able to get this message because I had cleared my heart. I freed my heart of all the pain, of all the hurt, and I could see clearly. When you forgive, you see clearly what is ahead of you. So I encourage you in this video today to forgive. Let go and let God. Thank you for watching this video. Please, if you've watched to this point, kindly subscribe, comment in the comment section. Let us know. Have you ever been in a situation where it was difficult for you to forgive? How were you able to move on from that situation? What steps did you take to be able to forgive and be free of your own unforgiveness? Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next.